Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be using this glow powder. It's blue, obviously, from Jan's Netcraft, and we're going to be making some 5-inch stick baits in my mold. And, well, not my mold, but in the mold that I have for the 5-inch stick baits. And so we're going to be using this blue and some ultra white from Lureworks. I've never used this. I have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest, but we're going to figure it out. And first things first, we got to start giving this a nice mix because we don't want to pour it like that. So let me get this mixed really quick, and then I'll pour it in there and we'll put it in for 3 minutes. I'll catch you guys in just a second. All right, everybody, this is now all mixed up. We're just gonna dump a good amount in, just about that much. I don't wanna do a ton of them today just because I don't have the actual colorant, but I was just kind of getting sick of waiting, so that's why I did that right now. We're now gonna toss this in the microwave for 3 minutes. Boom, I'll catch you guys in just a second. All right, guys, it's been in there for about 3 minutes. Looks pretty darn good. Alrighty, that baby is melted. Alright, now we're gonna add this glow powder. I wanna add this first before I add any of the colorant, just so I know like what color I need it to be. Oh gosh darn it, I need to cut the tip. Alright, we're back. Tip has been chopped off, and yeah, I have no idea how much of this to add, so we're just gonna add maybe like, oh goodness, yeah, that's probably plenty. We're gonna give this a mix. I don't know, you guys can probably like hate on this in the comments for not using enough or using too much. I have honestly no idea. This is my first time, so I'm just kind of going with the flow. I didn't like watch anything on how much to add, so I feel like that's a pretty good amount. I don't know if it's supposed to like add color or not. I don't think it is, so that's why I'm gonna add this. So I'm just gonna add like very few drops, just enough to kind of. All right, and then maybe just like 1 drop, maybe 2 drops of white. And then wipe it off. Ooh, that was a lot. All right, let's give that a mix. Maybe see what that'll do for us. All right, yeah, we got a little bit of color now. All right, guys, I added a little bit of the cobalt blue glitter in there. You guys can see it, probably. Yep. All right, just so it's not like completely plain, just this one color. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna put it in the microwave because it's not mixing super well, and I will let you guys know when I'm gonna inject. Looking pretty solid, so we're gonna go ahead and inject our first round. Felt pretty good. Make sure you always top off your sprue, and then once it starts cooling down, make sure to fill it up again as well. This is what I mean when I say to top it up. Top it off, not top it up. Just like that. All right, we're gonna wait 3 minutes and then I will take this out of the mold. Wow, those look really, really good. They remind me of my super blue baits. They look a little bit different. They're a lot lighter and they don't have a lot of the same glitter, but I'm just so excited to see these things in the dark. Got these babies off the sprue. I'm gonna let these guys sit in their cooling tub. I'm gonna do a couple more rounds, and then I'm gonna let these guys sit out in the sun for like 20 minutes maybe. I don't know how long they need to sit out there. And then I'm gonna go put these things in the dark and see, oh goodness, sorry. And I'm just gonna see like kind of how much they glow. Look pretty good. Alrighty, time to inject it a second time. So this will make 8 baits, and that's how many I need for 1 pack. So I think I'll just probably stop there. And then I'll have 1 pack of baits. Alrighty. Oh man, it's crazy how much. Ow! Dude, when it's hot out like this, it's currently like 90 degrees with like a feel of like 95 or something like that, and it's not even as hot as it's gonna get today. It's crazy how much this injector holds the heat. Goodness. Same thing with the mold actually. So it takes a lot longer. Usually it only takes like, get that glitter off my finger. Usually it only takes like, I don't even know, 2.5 minutes or so for this entire mold to cool down. When it's hot out here like this, it usually takes like 4.5 minutes at least. And then, I mean, I always have to wear gloves with this on because it's just so hot, but I just usually don't in my video because it's not aesthetically pleasing, I guess. All right, I've had the cooling tub sitting out here for about, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe? I have no idea, to be honest. And I'm gonna take these guys inside and try to find a dark spot so I can show you guys what these look like in the dark. All right, everybody, I had to do a voiceover because the audio in there was just so echoey. The room was like 3 foot by 3 foot. But here's how they turned out. It's actually really hard to capture how much they glue or glowed or whatever it is. But they really, like, they actually made the room, like, bright. It was actually kind of crazy. So this is how they turned out in the dark. I think the glitter actually made them really nice. It kind of gave them a little bit of contrast so they weren't fully glowing in the dark. But I think these turned out amazing. I would love to do some bass fishing at night with these. You guys will have to let me know in the comments if you guys want to see some of these stick baits in the glow-in-the-dark powder. And not only the stick baits, but also some of the panfish baits as well. I think those would be an absolute hit. But let me know in the comments what your guys' thoughts on those are. All right, you can see on the screen right now what they look like glowing in the dark in their packaging. And then right here is what they look like when they're just in their packaging out in the sun like normal. Be sure to let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this color. Would you fish it? Because I know I absolutely would. Other than that, have a great day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.